Now, like the Vice President said, corruption has to a certain extent been addressed at a grand scale. But we agree that corruption is pandemic and endemic in this country. It will take time for that to be addressed, for that to be fought. But nonetheless, some form of progress is being made, and that should be acknowledged. Now, with regard to...
Very quickly before we go.
Yes.
Do you acknowledge that members of your party, the APC, have been corrupt, have been found wanting in corrupt practices, whether they be in the Senate, whether they be in the executive?
No political party is absolutely free from corruption in this country. You would be lying to say that.
So how do you think, Mr. Etiaba, in 30 seconds, how do you think the federal government should proceed henceforth with this 23 plus 6 names that they have released?
They should play down on the game, mind game. They should look inward. They will see more names. People are still stealing. They should go to court, do their work well, go to court, and leave the court to determine the cases, not for them to determine the cases. That is one thing they must do. That's the most, because I say the problem we had before this government came into being is the problem of impunity. What is impunity? People taking actions the way they want, because they know that there's no punishment that will follow it.
Mr. Etiaba, I'm sorry, we've totally run out of time. I have to thank you for coming on Sunrise Daily. Mr. Emeka Etiaba is a senior advocate of Nigeria, and we also had with us Mr. Hamza Gudaji, who is a member of the All Progressives Congress and also a legal practitioner. Sunrise Daily continues in just a moment. Please stay with us.
Welcome back. So let's go ahead and read out some of the comments that you have sent, in addition to the ones that you may see pop up on the screen as you see now. Let's look at Monisola Olatunji, for instance, says, well, maybe the federal government should just let us know the criteria used in compiling this list. She's wondering what the code of conduct trials mean, or what's going on. They didn't see any reference to it whatsoever. Is it looting or corruption? So that's what she thinks.
Well, Ezra Balagbobo is saying that what is the difference between Babachir Lawal, NIDG, and those listed on the alleged looters list? Can we see a sincere list? And then he further goes on to say that I challenge the FG to speedily and sincerely pursue a conviction against the alleged looters. I also challenge the people to demand accountability from the alleged looters now.
Dr. O3rd says, I hope we can all see how this list has distracted us from the pertinent issues on ground. Health sector in shambles, Lassa fever still claiming lives, education sector not promising unemployment is the order of the day. People are hungry. Address this now.
Ike Anthony, much as he disagrees with one of our guests, he also thinks that we should have a system that can purge and arrest anyone involved, irrespective of your party affiliation.
More tweets are still coming in. Honorable, that to be honorable, as in the short form of _, Jack Essien, says that this government is the worst in the history of the country, even though people will challenge that. So would like people to be very discerning in their comments. But he goes on to say, a conglomerate of looters make up the APC. Now they are trying to make a list of looters without their own names. Very low and shameful of them to feel Nigerians are fools. Only the masses can write the list. Only the masses can write the list.
Okay, see this one. Paul Igunewe says, our policy is now heavily biased along political lines and more dangerously ethnic lines.
And that feeds into what Henshaw tweets. Henshaw thinks that the alleged looters' naming is one-sided and threatens the fight against corruption. The people don't see it to be cut across the board, as it suggests.
Yeah, we can just take one more, or a couple of more. This is coming from Sir Arthur Dane. I can recall it was PDP chairman that asked for the list to be released. The list was now released. You term it playing politics. So this is also confusing for Sir Arthur Dane.
Well, you got anyone there?
Well, this sounds... I'm trying to...
Well, look at this. If Fair jumps to our age, he said, look, why is Mr. Hamza talking about the media? What has the media done? Is this an attempt to silence the media?
But hold on. Ife again says, I'm not surprised when technical questions are posed to gentlemen who are invited to speak on issues, they deviate and start talking about the media. He answers himself.
I have one interesting one here, and it has to do with me.
The doctor will let us take that.
And then he's wondering, this country is really going through a turbulent time, and then he's wondering, what if Gimba is thrown into the unemployment market?
Should we try that and see? Let's get it.
That's what he said. So,
well, there you go. We'll appreciate all your comments.
For everyone.
That's the show today. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
Thank you for watching. I'm Gimba Omar.
I'm Neo Ta Igwe. Have a good day.
Well, Saint at TV says, Chamberlain and Co. See you guys again tomorrow morning. Full stop. Well, see you tomorrow morning, gentle people. I'm Maokwe Ogun Yusuf. Thank you for watching.
Have a great day, everybody. I'm Ajuri Ingilale.
The views and opinions expressed by guests on this program are those of the maker and do not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, and endorsement of Channels Television.